Thanks, Hannah. Last night, the waterfall fireworks pouring over the 2nd Street Bridge made its triumphant return this morning. I tried to go across the 2nd Street Bridge. Not yet, all right? WDRB's Katrina Nickel tells us she's saying that it's going to be a couple of more hours before we see all the roads reopen. Hey, Katrina.
Yeah, Crystal, sorry, that bridge is still not going to be open when you are done with this show because the 2nd Street Bridge will not be reopening until 2 p.m. today. It looks like there have been some crews that have been up on the bridge just kind of cleaning up, obviously, like you had mentioned, the waterfall shot of the fireworks. You know, that took a lot of work, a lot of teams kind of putting that all together, so they are still out there kind of working to clean that all up. And speaking of cleaning, obviously we have got quite the garbage mess to still be picking up here. So this is around the Great Lawn, and actually I found out from the Brightside director, Lori, who we talked to earlier, that the Great Lawn is actually going to be picked up by some contractors to come help take care of this job. Meanwhile, volunteers are going to be cleaning up everything from the Big Ford Bridge all the way to the row house, kind of doing their part, getting those volunteer hours. A lot of high school students helping clean up. I've retired my purple gloves for the day. I got a hold of one of those pickers and I couldn't go back to just picking it up with my hands because those pickers are pretty fun. So that's what the volunteers are going to be working with. They said they're going to be picking up probably around 200 bags of trash today. So they definitely have their work cut out for them. So if you're one of those volunteers that's coming, if you're coming from the Indiana side, take the toll bridge. We're pretty used to that these days because of all the closures on the 2nd Street Bridge. Also keep in mind that some of the downtown streets were supposed to reopen around 8. We've driven around a little bit. It still looks like some of those barriers are up. So just keep that all in mind if you're heading down here today. Live at the Great Lawn with photojournalist Ian Cunningham, Katrina Nickel, WDRB News.